7 p.m. And we are going to go ahead and have approval of meeting minutes for August 21st, 2025. Would anybody like to make a motion? Megan Mercier? Anyone want a second? Second? Ms. Hellman? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. All opposed? Okay, passes. Okay, we're going to have the treasurer report from Nicole.
Hello. We just recently opened up a savings account, so it's going to be 3 different amounts I give out now. Our square has $3,325.98. Our savings has $30,000, and our checking has $7,343.57.
Okay, so we sat down as a board and unanimously decided that we needed to open a savings account, not because we want to have tons of money that we don't give back to the school, but instead for us to be able to be making money on the amount that we have in the bank account right now to use it towards things that we have for the future. So, for example, all of our banner sales right now equal to $14,900. We are going to be, for the first time tonight, doing our teacher grants. It's something that we've been talking about for the last 3 years. But because all of the banner sales are going to teacher grants, $7,000 is going to be giving away this first semester. $7,000 is going to be given away next semester towards teacher grants. So because there's an overage of money right now, we decided to open a savings account so we could accrue some interest on that instead of just having it sit in our bank account. So we just opened that and are excited to be making some money instead of it just sitting. We're going to go ahead and talk about our teacher grants tonight. This is Ashley.
So we were able to, for quarter one, do $7,000 for teacher grants. At the last meeting, multiple people signed up who were interested in being a part of our parent-teacher grant committee. And those are the people who are going to be sitting down this evening after this meeting and grading. We ended up with 17 total teacher grants that are going forward to this stage. And so they'll be sitting down tonight to go over those, and then we will be dispersing those within the next week or so to parents. So we'll announce at the next meeting who got what. We'll share that with all of you guys, what we were able to give back to teachers and how much.
Yeah, like I said before, this is something that's been dreamed and thought of for the last 3 years of trying to make this come to fruition, not knowing quite how to make it happen. Ashley has been the forefront runner on this and has done a phenomenal job finding out a rubric on how to grade these, the questions that need to be asked for teachers, how much they're looking for a grant for, what it's the purpose for, how many people does it impact, is it for their classroom, is it for a grade, is it for a club? And so each teacher is given the ability to fill out 3 grant submissions. And so far we had 19 submissions. They go through the first grading rubric, which is through our board and Ms. Sir. 2 did not pass, so we have 17 that are now going to be reviewed tonight by our 6 parents. And then they'll be decided tonight, and then the teachers will be let know. So go ahead.
We're also doing this again for quarter 3. So there will be another opportunity in January if you come to the January meeting to sign up for the next round for the teacher grant committee to be able to be on the next round to review. We'd like to have new parents. So we picked 2 from kindergarten through 2nd grade, 2 from 3rd grade through 5th grade, and 2 from 6th grade to 8th grade to try to have it even across the board. So quarter 3, there'll be another opportunity.
Okay, so for the fact that some of you guys are new, our PAC here is going into its 5th year. I am the president for this going into 2nd year. Our board all became new board members as of last year, and then Ms. Robles joined us this year. But we have big, huge, lofty goals that we've set for ourselves as a board and as a PAC this year to raise, in a dream world, over $100,000. Last year we were able to hit $81,000. And so we were able to give back $45,000 last year to the school. This is just part of it. So these teacher grants, 14,000 is all from banner sales. So we're gonna go into our fundraisers right now, year to date. Our banner sales year to date, we have 14,900 with a profit of $13,388.42. We currently have, I believe it's 39 banners on our fence right now, and we are looking for more banner sponsors. We do have different banner spot locations. We have the teacher top parking lot, and that is a $300 spot. We have the main parking lot, and that's $400. And then we have our prime location, which is on Pleasant Street, and that's $500. If you know someone who might be interested in getting a banner, please reach out to us, because all of the profit from those banners goes directly to our teacher grants. But that is new this year. So we're very excited about that. Our water bottle fundraiser just closed. We were able to bring in $2,064 with a profit of $779.41. Our swag sales year to date are $3,459. Our membership card sales year to date is $2,030. Kona Ice sales, we've had 3 Kona Ice showings. We had our park meetup. We also had our first Kona Ice day of the year, and then we also had Meet the Teacher. And with that total, we have $1,361 from Kona Ice. We have an anonymous donor who actually, for our Kona Ice in school day, ended up donating, so every single student in the entire school that maybe did not have cash that day, every person was treated to a Kona Ice. So that's over 1,000 kids getting Kona Ice within 1 hour. It was phenomenal. Kids got to go outside, play in the sun. We will have another Kona Ice day, just 2 this year, first quarter, and then the third quarter we'll have another Kona Ice day. Our ice cream sales, we just finished our pre-order and our first ice cream day of the year. Our total sales for that year to date is $9,423.29 with a profit of $8,903.17. With the pre-orders, we have obviously more money coming in at the beginning, but as we go throughout the year, that number will go down as we purchase more ice cream. But that's very exciting. That it has surpassed what last year's totals were for ice cream sales. New this year, we just rolled out something called the PAC Shack, and the school had last year a vending machine, and the vending machine company was actually making a profit. If we made enough in sales, they were willing to give back to the school, but we never made enough as a school to ever get a give back. So the vending machine company wasn't getting enough sales, and they ended up pulling out in the end of May last year, or I guess, yeah, this last summer. So we came up with the idea of PAC Shack, which is something that teachers and staff are able to go and visit. We actually have a fridge that has refrigerated items, freezer items, which even includes like freezer meals and croissants with egg and cheese and sausage. There's food options in case the teachers forget lunch, or if they didn't have time for breakfast, or if they just need a snack throughout the day. And we also have a large china cabinet that has all dry goods. And so the teachers are loving the PAC Shack. At this point right now, we just launched it three weeks ago, and we have $781 in sales so far. And these are off of $1 or $2 items. So we're very excited to be able to provide that for the teachers, but in addition, all of the money we raise is getting to go back to them. So we're very excited about the PAC Shack. Domino's cards just closed yesterday. I'm gonna have Ashley share about that.
We finished with 267 cards sold online and 34 cash orders, 34 cards sold in cash. So we had 301 total cards sold, which is $3,010 back to our school.
And that number may go up if there's a few more cash orders coming through in the next day or so. But we do have 3 classes that will be getting a pizza party. and celebrating for those who had the highest sales in their classes. So we're super excited for those classes. We did have our top winners that did earn siblings. The free siblings won $25 gift cards each. And Braylon Smith ended up winning a $50 gift card just yesterday for having the highest number of cards sold, which is very exciting. Back to school bingo, if you guys attended that was a great success. We ended up having $2,112 in sales with a profit of $1,564.73. We had, how many prizes, Ms. Robles, you remember? We had 16 rounds of bingo, and most of the bingo rounds had 2 to 4 prizes each round. So a huge thank you to all of our banner sponsors and discount card sponsors who donated items to go to back to school bingo. If you didn't get the chance to attend it, please come next year. It is so much fun. We have pizza and food for all of the families to enjoy. We all hang out in here, and then we just have prizes and have a good time. So if you didn't get to go, make sure you check it out for next year. We have some upcoming fundraisers right now. Our PAC night out, it is going to be at Honey and Clay on September 26th at 6 p.m. Currently, right now, we have 18 registered, and we only have 7 more spots left. It will sell out. So if you are interested in going, please make sure to get registered as soon as possible. It is $40 to go, and it includes a charcuterie board where you get to snack on snacks, and then we're going to have bingo too. So not only do you get to craft and make a fun, door hanger, you also get to play bingo and have prizes at the end of the night. So if you aren't registered, please get registered as soon as possible. Upcoming, we have our swag sale. It will be launched on October 1st and it'll go through the 19th. The swag sale last year was a huge success. We do pre-order items. So last year we had a jacket, a zip-up jacket that they could get with their name embroidered on it, and our Husky and IH logo on it. So we will have some items for our swag sale that will be teacher-exclusive items, and also items for your students as well. As we get into the colder temperatures, the jackets get easily lost or mistaken and not known whose jacket is what. So it is really nice to have your name embroidered on your jacket for your kiddos. But that will be pre-order only, and then we will go and order those items. We do have obviously swag items for the t-shirts and such for sale now. You can purchase if you want any of the headbands or jewelry. We do have all of the signs down here in the sign-in table. But the swag sale is exclusively for any items that you may want, with your child's name on it. But that will be launched soon. Sponsored teacher lunch donation. So the last 2 years on Teacher Duty Day, which is coming up on October 13th, we opened up an opportunity for parents if you want to have a way to be able to donate and treat your teachers. So we opened up a donation link for you to donate, and then we purchase lunch for them and treat them on their Teacher Duty Day to an entire lunch. So 2 years ago we did Jason's Deli. Last year we did Sonny's Barbecue. This year we're going to do Tijuana Flats Taco Bar. And so we're super excited for our teachers and staff to be loved on. But that will be opening here on October 6th through the 12th. They'll be only open 6 days. If you would like to donate, we suggest $15 per teacher. If you'd like to donate, any little bit helps. So even if you can't do $15 and you just want to give $5 towards a teacher, it does add up and it does help us to love on our teachers and staff. Trunk or treating, if you have not been, it is so much fun. It is in the Ivy Hunt parking lot. If you are interested in having a trunk, you can reach out to Ms. Vaco, our principal secretary, and you can set up your own trunk in the parking lot. If not, bring your kids. They all get dressed up in costumes. They go from trunk to trunk to trunk and get to go get Halloween trick-or-treating with all of their candy bags. The PAC, we give little mini water bottles away. So everybody gets a water bottle because, of course, all of the candy they eat, they're very thirsty. and hot. Sometimes they're hot. So it's so much fun. That will be October 18th from 5 to 7, and immediately following that will be the middle school dance. Our decorating committee, if you are interested in helping, will be decorating for that dance, and that's for middle school, and it's from 7 to 9. If you're interested in helping decorate, the person in charge is Miss Robles. She's our event coordinator. And we have two co-chairs. We have Ellie Hoffman and Valerie, and they're going to be the ones chairing the decorating committee. If you're interested in helping with that, I'm sure any help would be much appreciated. But that will be October 18th from 7 to 9 for the Halloween dance. Something new this year, on October 25th, we are going to spring. We did Musical Under the Stars, and we did Wicked in the parking lot. We ended up charging $5 per ticket. We are not going to be doing that this time. It is free for you to come. Please bring chairs for you to sit and enjoy. The PAC will be selling pizza and drinks and snacks for you to be able to snack on while you're there. But it's going to be just a fun night. The kids loved it last time and really enjoyed it. But we did purchase rights from Swank Movie Productions, so we do have rights to be able to show a movie like this out in the parking lot. But it is a fun for your whole family to come, build relationships with some of the other families there, for your kids to be able to hang out with their friends, and for you to build new friends. So if you're available October 25th, make sure you put that on your calendar. We will probably be done before 10, but I would assume from 7:30 to 9:30. Come, bring a blanket, bring chairs, and just enjoy a night under the stars. A big one that we launched last year is Small Business Saturday. If you went last year, can I see you raise your hand? Okay. If you don't know what Small Business Saturday is, please go see these people, because it is a huge event. We had 65 vendors, 7 food trucks in our Ivy Hahn parking lot, and the goal for this event is to impact many people. Number one, it affects you, because you get to come shop from one-of-a-kind vendors and artisans in our parking lot to support small businesses. Some of them being our own Ivy Hahn parents, teachers, staff, previous staff members that have their own small business, and we want to help support them. And in the process of supporting their small business, you get one-of-a-kind gifts right before Christmas for your friends and family, and all of the money that we as a PAC raise goes towards throwing a holiday party for our teachers. Last year, we were able to raise over $2,500 last year from throwing this event and through a holiday party for our teachers in December. This year, after much discussion and asking for feedback from our teachers, would they rather have a party in December or would they rather have a party in January? And it was split directly down the middle. And our very own Miss Robles decided that we were going to try and do a party in January, because December is crazy as it is with all of the activities and holiday parties. So we're going to be doing something called Cheers to Mid-Year for all of our teachers, and hosting that at the end of January. And all of the money that we're raising from Small Business Saturday is going to be going to that. So not only if you're interested in being a vendor, it is $30 for a 10 by 18 spot. You bring your own pop-up tent. You can have your own table and sell your items or whatever it may be that you might be interested in selling. And then they give a $25 donated item back to the school, which we use as raffle prizes for the Cheers to Mid-Year party. And so it's a wonderful event. Please mark your calendars. Out of all of these events, if you can please attend this one, the more that we have people in attendance, the more that we can build this year after year after year, so people know what to expect. It will be on November 15th from 10 to 3 p.m. And so if you are available, please come out that day. It will be a wonderful time to be able to support so many people, not only our teachers and staff, but we are going to have one-of-a-kind experiences too. So last year we had Bounce House for the kids, we had Princess for a Day, so we have princess makeovers. We had a painter there that was doing Bob Ross paintings live last year. This year, we have just secured someone who does the iris photos. You know what they actually take a close-up picture of your iris, which I think is so incredible and cool. But we are going to have one-of-a-kind experiences again. We just found a vendor last week that actually carves your name into wood on the spot. And so we're looking for one-of-a-kind vendors. If you know someone, please share it with them. It is on our Facebook page that we're looking for vendors, but if you have a craft that you're good at too, we would love to have you. Okay, so lunchroom duty. If you have volunteered for lunch, for cafeteria, thank you so much for your help. A huge thank you to Ellie Kaufman, who is our volunteer coordinator for Sign Up Genius. She is the one that has coordinated all of the Sign Up Genius days for lunchroom duty. We are always looking for parents to come in, earn volunteer hours where you're helping the little ones open their packages or put a straw in their drink, anything, or even just helping get trash thrown away. If you are available, please check out our Facebook page. At the top, it says volunteer here, and there's a tab that you can click on, and you can get any information for you to sign up for lunchroom duty. That would be extremely helpful. But if you have already volunteered, thank you so much for taking the time to do that. It does truly make a difference. We do have our recess cards donation still going on. If you are interested in donating toward that, again, it's on the top page of our Facebook page. It says click here. And you can also, brand new, on the Ivy Hahn Charter website, we actually have a website now. So if you go under the parent portal or the parent hub, you'll find Ivy Hahn PAC, and that has our information on it as well. So it has sign up areas for volunteering as well. So if you do not have Facebook, you can check out our website as well on the Ivy Hahn Charter the website. Nurse Reina is looking for donations. So that sign up for Amazon, her Amazon wish list just was posted on our Facebook page. If you would like to donate towards her, she is always looking for things like underwear or Band-Aids, or she has a whole list, Amazon wish list already posted. Teacher snack cart. Teacher snack cart was something that we launched last year. On our first Friday of the year, of each month, we have our ice cream days. We do something called teacher cart, snack cart, and we go around from classroom to classroom for teachers to get 2 snacks and a drink. And that's been an amazing way for teachers to feel loved on ice cream days. We are going to be continuing that every single month. Something else that we are giving back, we had a parent contact us through Facebook that was concerned. We had the new crossing guard, and it was raining last week, and the crossing guard out on the road had a yellow, long, 3/4 length jacket. And so she contacted and said, hey, can we get jackets for our teachers who are standing out in the rain for drop-off and early dismissal. So we contacted Miss Sir, and Miss Sir said, instead of us having jackets, which you would need all different sizes, could we have umbrellas? And so Miss Ashley, the queen of umbrellas, she's an expert. She studied and studied and studied and found umbrellas that open in reverse and are double-sided. And we were able to purchase 14 umbrellas, which we're super happy about. So they're going to have 7 on the middle school side and 7 on the elementary side. And Miss Sir has a plan to number each one of the umbrellas so that people who are out in the rain, they're not getting wet and staying dry. So thank you to if you are here and you were the one who suggested it, thank you so much for reaching out. Sometimes that's what it takes. Sometimes you may see a need and we don't even see it ourselves, but you may. If you reach out to us, we will do the best that we can to try and help in any way that we possibly can. And sometimes your ideas are always going to be better than our own. So we work together as a team. Yes? Safety patrol having umbrellas? Okay.
Just a thought. I mean, my kid has one. Sometimes she has an extra and she'll let another kid use, but I know they get wet too.
Yeah.
But just the ones out in the front area doing the travel.
Yeah, we'll have to see how many hooks fit on the wall for us to, okay, wonderful. Stay dry. Okay, so I know Ms. Sir is going to touch on this, but something big that's happening, you want to do it? Okay, I won't say anything.
Moving on.
Okay, we're going to go to the next section. Okay, we do have our craft pack. I am in charge of craft pack, and craft pack typically meets during the day. What we do is we put together wooden roses, candy bouquets to secure for all of our upcoming performances. So I'm a parent of 7 kids, and many times have come to a show and forgot to, or didn't have the opportunity to go to Publix if I wanted to buy flowers or something special for my kiddo when they're doing a performance. So PAC started to do something called Wooden Roses, where we actually have items to sell during performances so that you can honor and celebrate your little kiddo's performance, but make it easier and stress-free as possible for you guys. So that's what Craft Pack is. We make candy bouquets. Please don't feel like you have to be super crafty to be able to do that. Anybody can do it. I can teach you how. It's not hard. The decorating committee is, again, Ms. Robles, and then Valerie and Ellie are co-chairing. So if you are interested in joining the decorating committee, please reach out to them. We do have sign-up sheets for all of the committees down there. We also have our Magic Letter Committee, which is Leanne Salega. She is always, do you want to speak on it? Okay. She is going to be reaching out to companies to be able to ask for donations and such to the school. And then Ashley is, of course, our Teacher Grant Parent Committee, which we will be meeting with after this meeting. And so if you are part of that Teacher Grant Committee, please make sure to stay after, because it's going to take us a while to get through 17, as you can imagine, 17 submissions, and to follow the grading rubric. We always have volunteer opportunities, not only through the lunchroom, just from being here tonight. You guys get an hour just from being here. We will be looking for volunteers for Small Business Saturday, which any portion, if you have ideas, we would love to hear from you. We're doing the best that we can with the information we have in our head, but sometimes it just takes a seed from someone else to say, hey, we have an idea. What, have you tried this? Lisa right there, she reached out today and said, hey, I have an idea of something that we could do that could benefit the school. And it's super easy. We try not to do things that won't benefit multiple groups. So as a PAC, we're always looking to impact our teachers and staff, our students, and our parents. And so with those 3 groups, we always try and look at, is the fundraiser or event that we're doing going to impact at least 2 of those groups? So we're not really looking to do things like Yankee Candle, right? We want to make it something that's a need or something that you are getting back in return. Does anybody have questions? Yes. Okay, if you are in any of the committees, if you signed up the last time, what will happen is when we need you, I will send either a text message, from me at least, I'll send you a text message. Ms. Robles, I'm sure she might either email probably, send an email out and say, hey, or a sign-up genius, to say, hey, we're looking for people for this. But you will be reached out to personally when we need an event like that, or a craft pack, you'll be reached out to for that. Does anybody else have more questions? Okay. All right, well, we have Miss Sir. You want the microphone? Okay. Miss Sir is our principal, and she's going to share all about what's going on. Okay. All right, I'll stay over here.
I'm a little under the weather, so I don't want to get that sick. But we have a really fun thing planned for our school. If you haven't looked at the calendar, in November, the week of the 10th, we go to school on Monday the 10th, and then it's Veterans Day on Tuesday, so there's no school. And then we're back to school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's a very weird week that week. So on Monday, we have decided to pause all learning and just have fun with our kiddos here. so we have partnered with the Blind Fire Laser Tag, and I want to say thank you to the PAC and for all of you for helping make this possible, but they have paid for our students to have laser tag here on campus. Oh, that's awesome. So it's not, I mean, kindergarten, first grade, I'm sorry, they're a little for laser tag, so they are going. But second through eighth grade, our elementary students will have an opportunity to go in the morning with their grade level, and then middle school will have an opportunity to sign up to go to laser tag in the afternoon. But it's kind of running on 2 different schedules. So elementary, we have some high school volunteers coming in to do recess with them. We have a Chick-fil-A cow coming in to do, I don't know what this is. But our middle school students actually get to sign up for mini courses or mini classes throughout the day. That day, there's one long one in the morning, it's about 3 hours. Then they all go to fifth period because that's when we have lunch and we can't move that much lunch around. And then they have 2 one-hour sessions in the afternoon. Our teachers are creating these mini courses for them. They can be anything I have said that you would not normally do at school. So even our film teacher, I know I've talked to her about it, she's for photography. She's still going to do something with photography, but the kids are coming in and modeling and changing and making like maybe a magazine cover or a CD cover of themselves that they get to take home. That's not a normal project for us, and any student will have that opportunity to participate in that. I know we have different things like this. Dr. Beck is going to be hosting a game show for our middle school students, so they can go in and play Jeopardy and Trivial Pursuit and a few other different things to win prizes. We have another group that's doing like a spa day, so they're going to watch like the Princess Diaries and do face masks and paint nails and things.
I want to come.
I know we have quite a few doing different arts and crafts like crochet. I believe one person's bringing in their car and they're going to teach our students how to do an oil change.
Oh my goodness.
That's great.
It's really, we gotta think outside of the box, but here's where I need help from you all. You all do a lot of really awesome things. Our teachers are here every day teaching. So if you do something that is super awesome, super fun, you think our kids would love, I'm gonna encourage you to reach out to their teachers and say, hey, for this day of awesome on November 10th, I am willing to come in and do this. I know in the past at other schools I've had parents come in and then they might bring something from their business. It's not career day, so I don't want to think it's career day. But they bring in something really fun for the kids to do. Like I had a doctor, and they brought in some cadaver pieces for our kids to look at one time. That is not a career day activity. That is a science activity. That is something you get parent permission for. That is not something you normally see at school. So if you know someone who does something awesome that you think our kids would love, please reach out to your child's teachers. If they're in middle school, reach out to all of them. Because I can tell you our teachers are like, I don't know what to do right now because the options are endless. But again, that's day of awesome. That's November 10th on that day. Any questions about the day of awesome? Nope, absolutely not. Our elementary schools don't sign up for activities, but each grade level is coming up with different things in each classroom. I know our little guys will also get a special visit from Mrs. Price with some special things from us. And then I think we're having a little dance party with them as well. So they'll still go to special area and everything. Everyone is doing something that they wouldn't normally do. And like I told our teachers, movies are cool, but they're not awesome. So we're not just watching movies all day on the day of awesome. I know we have a Swiss tournament that day as well. So it's going to be a really fun day. Your kids have no idea. If they're here, this is the first time they've heard it from us. But if you have something interesting that you would like to donate or bring in, or you know people that would be interested to bring in, please let your teachers know, elementary, middle school, all of it, because elementary is coming up with their own ideas and their own classroom activities.
November 10th is awesome. Right? November 10th is awesome. You have any more?
I don't think so.
Yes, so we are so excited to be able to give back from PAC to be able to support and pay for the laser tag to come in for the day. So that is something that we are so proud that we have the ability, the extra funds to be able to do something like that. But if you do, like she said, if you do have an idea or something that you could potentially give back or do with the kids, please reach out to your child's teacher. At this point right now, if we could have Daniel Kennard, are you available? This is our governing board report. The governing board is in charge of, you want to explain it?
We're in charge of governance. So we just had our last meeting at the end of August. It was the first meeting of the year, so we really spent some time discussing the successes that we had in the education forefront. Mrs. Sir and the staff did a fantastic job getting us back to an A school. The staff and the parents here. A few of the items that we discussed. Everybody knows that we purchased the property next door, 2 different properties. We had the survey back and there's an easement issue. So we discussed what we were gonna do to solve that. And initially, we sent a letter, one of the members of the board sent a letter to the roofing company that is the major problem. We let them know, hey, we know there's an issue, we wanna work with you to get that issue solved. The other kind of major item, we received a few emails, talked to a few parents about all seasons food and the fee that they charge, so that was discussed. Kind of the outcome, that was preempted. Ms. Sir voiced her displeasure before we ever got anything, so none of us are happy about that. There wasn't an outcome discussed at the meeting other than to say, at this point, everybody, you know that you can bring in cash to fund, so you won't have to pay that fee. Yeah.
It's not for the same thing.
Right, not for the same thing. Yeah, so you can fund, your kids can bring the cash to school, give it to the all-season staff and upload it, yeah, instead of doing it online and paying the fee. And last but not least, myself and a few other members attended the Charter School Governance Conference a few Saturdays ago. Really cool learning from that, heard a lot about the judicial changes, got a lot of really cool ideas. Can't talk to them here because I got to talk to them, to the board, at our meeting on the 25th of September at 6 o'clock. Please come out for that. I think there'll be a lot of really cool stuff. I know there are 3 policies in the inbox that we'll be talking about, as well as some new learnings from that. So, pretty quick update. Afterwards, happy to sit down. I'll stay in the back. You guys can voice your pleasures, your concerns, or any questions. I can't answer a lot of the questions. There's some law around that, but I'm happy to listen. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Again, their meeting is September 25th at 6 p.m. and it's always in the theater. So if you're interested in learning more about the behind the scenes work of who is running the school besides our amazing principal, that's our governing board. At this point, can we have Ms. Howman for our leadership report?
So this past month we started Leadership Week, so we had 2 meetings and we had our first event, which was our beach cleanup. We had over 35 people to show up. I think it was like almost 40, it was like 39 people. So it was amazing, it was the most people that we had actually come out. And we were able to collect over 200 pounds of trash. So we're logging it now. There's like a whole website that we can go to for Volusia County, and they log how much trash, what type of trash. So we were able to do that. I was really, really proud of the outcomes. Also, coming up in October, we have something called Red Ribbon Week. That's a drug awareness program, so we do it K through 8. For our littles, they get like a sticker, color sheet. We kind of talk about it briefly, but it really hits home for middle school. So we just want to create that awareness. They sign a drug-free commitment paper, and then they get like a cool prize to walk away with. It's usually like a bracelet or a pin, something like that. And so we're going to start that in October. And then we have a spirit week. So each day you get to dress in to celebrate for Red Ribbon. I'm excited about that. Also, we're going to do Hispanic Heritage Month. We're going to start that on Monday, so we're going to do some cool activities throughout the school. We're still in the works and planning all of that, so it'll start probably on Monday. So we were thinking maybe like a door competition, play some music with some selected artists for the morning announcements, and just trying to celebrate that and get that out there.
very much. Leadership League is our students and where they are leading within the school. That's kind of what we are as a PAC. We are not the typical PTA. We don't just fundraise. We look to find ways to build relationships within the walls of Ivy Home. When you have parents who are invested in the school, then your students are invested in the school, which helps with behavioral problems in your classroom to cut those back, which means that when there's less behavioral problems, it means there's easier ways to have teacher retention and for teachers to stay. And so ultimately, I personally have been going into this in my 12th year as a parent here at the school, and I still have 13 more years to go since I have 7 kids. It's been eye-opening to see now this is my 3rd principal, and to be able to be the parent who literally walked around the opposite side of the room. When I first came as a kindergarten parent, I thought they did have a PSO at the time. It ended up folding, but I thought I could never want to be a part of something like that because all they ask for is your money. And now I'm the president. I have to laugh. God, it has a funny sense of humor. But it has been such a blessing to be able to give back to a school that has given my family so much. And that's what we are as a PAC family. Yes, we do fundraise, but we have upcoming events where it's literally working to teach our kids to give back and what it looks like to give back. My goal as a parent is to teach my children to think of others besides themselves. And that's what we do here. So Leadership League is a beautiful example of that. They work hard to not only focus on what they can do within the school, but also in the community outside too. So be able to raise, get 200 pounds of trash off the beach. That's impressive. We do have some things that we will be partnering with Leadership League. In February, we will be doing Love in Every Letter. That was something that we launched last year, which is where you write letters to nursing home patients, and then we end up going to the nursing home and delivering them. Last year, we were able to go to 6 different nursing homes, and I would love it if we could even surpass that this year. We end up giving wooden roses and Valentine's to every single nursing home patient in those nursing homes. And we also are wanting to partner with the Children's Home in Enterprise this year to see if we could do something to give back. Leadership League also will in November, is that when you take the cans? You're going to be the food drive. So they will be looking for donations for food drive. If you can donate and bring them into the school, all of that goes to our local food pantry and helps so much. But I thank you so much for coming tonight. Does anybody have any questions?
Sir has a few more.
Sir.
I'm so sorry, I forgot a few things because I didn't read all of my notes. I do want to give a huge shout out. We have a volleyball team. It's our
Woo-woo!
first ever.
Yes.
So I'm very excited. They are undefeated, y'all.
They just won.
Undefeated program. Just gonna live in that for a little bit. But we do a volleyball team, so they do play here, not Lahore, but they play here on Tuesdays and Thursdays different weeks. So I'll be sending that out and putting it on the call home as well. It's an awesome game to come see. It's inside, so I mean I'm here in Florida, but I like to be inside. So it is inside, and this last time our band performed, and we may have some special guests at our volleyball games as well, because we are our art school, so we might as well show we're really good at as long as girls volleyball. The other really fun announcement, we do have a Facebook page. So
Yes.
if you haven't seen our Facebook page, please go ahead and like us.
Yes.
It is not a two-way communication, but we have a lot of things that we share on Facebook to try and keep our minds for just information. And Facebook is where we will send out all of our exciting and celebratory things.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, at our governing board meeting, we are going to be talking about a fence to go around the one part of the property that we just purchased. So the house at the end of the road right by the apartments, we purchased that property down there. So we are getting bids for the fence, so we can finally put in the playground that we bought last year. We just have to fence it off because the neighbor lives over there. But it's okay once the fence is there, we can plug it in and then we can build the playground. So you'll be seeing us reach out to see who wants to help us reassemble that playground that we took down last year.
Yes.
And do some other landscaping things down there. Very excited for those 3 things. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, you're welcome. Yeah, it's really exciting time over the last 5 years, the amount of change that has happened. When Miss Sir was hired 5 years ago, she came into the school when it was going up in flames. It was. It had so many issues that she was thrown at, and you've done a phenomenal job as our principal, putting back the pieces and allowing us as a PAC to be able to be formed and then to be able to give back to our school. Our first year, we set a goal of raising $5,000. We raised $7,500 in that first year, into now 4 years, into our 4th year last year, raising $81,000. It's a team effort, and it is not just one person up here. We all collectively come together as a team, and if you have ideas, suggestions, please come to us. We're better together as a team than single one person at a time. Nobody's arrived, and if you think you have suggestions or ideas on how to make something better, please let us know. We are growing, even with PAC Shack. Just got changed because Nicole found a new way to be able to do something on Square that makes it easier for our teachers. So we're always growing and learning, but we need your feedback too. If you did not have the opportunity, if you are not a member yet, please make sure you become a member by getting your discount card. That gives you voting rights. To become a member, you pay $10 for a discount card. It looks like this. It gives you discounts to over 30 locations in Seminole and Volusia County, and that gives you the ability to have voting rights. If you would like a secondary card, you can pay $5 and get a spouse card too. So if you're not yet a member, please make sure you stop over to the table and become a member today, so you have the ability to get discounts, but also have voting rights for the PAC. What else am I forgetting? Yes, does anybody else have questions?
Comments, concerns?
Comments, concerns, yes.
So, dismissal.
Yes,
In the, elementary area.
yes,
Going around the corner.
yes.
To, right next to, the lockers.
Okay, yes, by the red
You know
line,
what I'm talking about?
over by the red line by gymnastics?
Yeah.
Yes,
So, at 310.
uh-huh,
We have all these middle schoolers, running.
yes,
And, onto, the road and everything.
yes, okay,
So, I'm, afraid one of them's gonna be hit by a car.
right. So you're talking up by Ohio, by the police? Where the
It's on school property.
middle schoolers are running over there?
Yeah, there's middle schoolers and, elementary schoolers.
I think it's where the parents walk in.
Before they leave out the gate.
Okay, so not technically over on the concrete but on the actual pavement of is that what you're referring to?
Where do cars turn?
Yes.
So turn to loop to pick up the elementary. There's a lot of older elementary kids and middle school kids that run that are they're walking out of the.
Okay, so Mr. has it. She's got it. She knows now. Okay. Any other questions or concerns?
Wayne?
Wayne.
So the number one thing that I noticed, I walk with my wife and my usual car. It would be great if we could start working on training our kids to pick a side of the sidewalk.
That would be great.
We as well don't get bulldozed by middle school kids because they just aren't watching.
Right.
No matter whether you're coming or going,
Okay.
same thing.
Traffic, lines, this way.
I'm just saying.
That would be great.
Work on it, in the halls of the school.
They do have that. I do know they have that with teachers. I've seen it because I live here basically. I get paid $0 and I just live at the school underneath the stairs. I'm here all the time, but I do see there is a flow of traffic with all of the teachers. And whether they're following that once they leave the school, obviously we have no control over that. But that would be, in a dream world, that would be wonderful. If there's, yes, during COVID, we did have little husky paw prints for the six feet distance that they were supposed to have. But we have talked about paw prints possibly in the parking lot at some point, maybe. Any other thoughts, questions, comments? Yes.
I was in the car. But I love that. I thought that was a fun way to start the morning.
If there's music outside, there's usually a staff birthday, so I take music and deliver them their birthday present at the beginning of the day, and then I just take it out. We can all celebrate their birthday together.
Yes.
Well, that's super fun.
bringing up birthdays, the PAC, Mr. gives birthday gifts out to all of the staff. And so inside their birthday card from Mr., she does get a PAC, they get a PAC, like coupon birthday card from us. And it gives them a free snack from the PAC Shack. So that's something new this year. Last year we gave them a free ice cream, but because some of the birthdays ran into May, they didn't get to use their ice cream because ice cream day had already passed. So new this year, they get a free snack from the PAC Shack. Any other questions, comments? None? Okay, all right. Well, if you are part of the teacher grant committee, please make sure to stay behind. We do have t-shirts for sale. It is crucial, if you did not sign in, that you make sure you sign in over here. Otherwise, we can't get you your volunteer hour for being here tonight. So thank you so much for your time. At this time, we were going to close. It is 6:28 p.m. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? Thank you so much for your time. Have a safe drive home. If you are part of the teacher grant, please stay behind.